So after listening to the survey and the results, seem to be in 2020 the age difference 40 to 54 years of age, significantly younger uh, of people. The household income was less than 55,000, and the demographic was Hispanic. Religion-wise, Catholic or Christian, whichever way he want to carry it, and we have 67% that was involved in planning the funeral. 58% was comparing prices in person, over the phone, or on the website or email. A big factor with this survey in the funeral business was they was looking for affordable price, location, convenience, availability, and the reputation of the funeral home, which is big in my opinion. Convenience, not too much for the family, but what about parking? For example, if you have a place to park, people will come. Sometimes it matters, sometimes it don't. I see funeral homes where they have double parking outside and there be two lines of cars. I believe in having parking, and anything else be in the street double park, it be overflow. So that's good. Uh, any overflow is good to me when you have a business. Uh, it's free publicity basically because more people get to see your establishment or inside of it, and maybe they name a ring uh, with that if one of their loved ones die and they want to come to your facility. That's why I'm big with that. Uh, 51% gathered pricing from friends, family, Google, hospice, the National Consumer website. Pricing is a big deal because I think if you put pricing on your website and you're not lower than the competition or another funeral home, nowadays people want a deal, whatever money they can save. So pricing is a big issue with me, and I kind of want to have the prices set, but you kind of want to be in there where it doesn't come down to pricing because you could have the same price as another competitor, and the problem with that is what type of reputation do you have? Have they used your service before? If you're new and have a high price, 9 out of 10 times they probably go somewhere else. The reputation will stand up more or less for another uh, service instead of using your facility because of the high price. Um, as we went down into this survey again, a big factor that people wanted, and it turned out to be 59%, they wanted photos. Uh, I know at a younger person's funeral, uh, the photos kind of tell the story of a person. Sometimes they only live 21, 22, 26 years old. How many photos do you have? Uh, but they, as far as remembering, they want photos. Personal touch on the funeral eulogy. Uh, that comes in if you have a church pastor who knew the individual and can talk about them. It sounds good words when they're doing the eulogy with family, and the preacher brings up some things he knew about the individual who passed, whether he liked the dress or uh, he liked cars or well, whatever uh, that the preacher know about the individual. Um, so that's a big part too. In 2020, off the survey, it was 45.5% people wanted a religious component in the funeral compared to the years prior where it had a significant uh, withdrawal. It went down But now I guess maybe the way of the world is, it's good to have a religious component in your funeral, uh, and it just comforts the family. We have 63% attended a memorial service without a body, and 7.2 thought it was important to have a body at a funeral. And that just gives you nowadays, back to pricing. People would just rather have a person cremated because maybe that's what they can afford to get it over. But they also want to have a funeral memorial type where they have a service, and instead of not having a service, they want to have a service with the physical body there. Uh, Per se, maybe if they rent a casket and have a service, and then after the service, of course, uh,
Also didn't
they look
attend
for
an
the
event,
cremation.
but they would consider attending one if offered in their
Oh, my damn.